Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs, and we're going to pause for a proverb. Let's go. We started a new chapter last time. Now we're in verse 2 of chapter 9. She hath killed her beasts. She hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. You know, growing up in a pastor's home meant lots of meals at other people's houses. Most were pleasant, some not so much. But one invitation always brought a smile to our face and anticipation in our minds. Why? Well, you say the people, unfortunately, a little more selfish than that. They served the good food. They gave us soda. And on top of that, when we got done, they had video games for us to play. You know, wisdom invites us to her house, and one does not need to worry about an unpleasant visit there. Instead, wisdom offers us three wonderful promises for our stay. First, she offers provision. Here we read, she hath killed her beasts, which meant the meal would be more than enough. God's wisdom offers a spiritual feast that could serve an army and then some. Secondly, she promises pleasure. She hath mingled her wine. This reminds us of joyful time or living. And then finally, she has a place already set for you. It is furnished and it is ready to go. So let's go to the house of wisdom. It's filled with joy, and boy, it is waiting for you. Verse number 3. She hath set forth her maidens, and she crieth upon the high places of the city. Wisdom is not some exclusive club for the elite or the educated. Wisdom is available to the youngest and even to the poorest. Here, this principle is especially magnified with the idea that wisdom has a magnificent home made with 7 pillars ready to be visited by anyone. To make sure that everyone understands that wisdom is for everyone, the house dispatches messengers, or in this verse it says maidens, with the sole purpose of inviting everyone to come and see. Now, who are these maidens? Most likely this refers to the priests and prophets of God who proclaimed the word of God. Later, every child of God who has received and accepted this invitation of the house of wisdoms goes forth to share it with others as well. They go to the high places of the city. This speaks both of the place of the message up high, and this has the idea of to be heard, and also the person receiving it. It can be someone that maybe is hard to reach. So, regardless of where you live or how you are living, God, with his wisdom, is inviting you to come and visit him. Let's look at 2 more verses, and then we'll wind down the day. Whoso is simple, this is verse 4, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Come, eat of my bread, and drink of the wine which I have mingled. So when you receive the invitation to wisdom's house, what should you expect? Well, first, you may expect to be received. Here, there is a reassurance to the person called the simple. Remember, the simple person is somebody that is foolish or naive. Sometimes we fear to ask a question or even to talk to someone because we don't want to understand, we do not understand the subject, or maybe we fear that they're going to ridicule or reject us. Well, my friends, no fear is needed here. In fact, this is the very first person that wisdom waits to receive is the simple. After being received into wisdom's home with a warm welcome, you can now expect to be well fed. It's kind of a meaning in this chapter, is it not? You will be given bread, and wisdom will satisfy your hunger for the truth. You will also receive wine, which is mixed well, and wisdom will satisfy you and bring happiness and joy into your life. So, come to the house of wisdom. And by the way, be sure to bring an appetite. You will not be disappointed. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.